Hi there. So these couple of videos that I'm going to be showing you, I actually did, I don't know, sometime last week. Um, I did two videos trying to show kind of what my daily life is right now. The first one shows me trying to get up off the bed, which is where I've been since January. Um, and the second one shows me trying to eat. The second one is actually a pretty decent day. It wasn't as difficult to eat as it normally is. So that one doesn't really give you a great example. It just looks like I'm eating it, at least from my perspective, that's what it looks like. But my hands don't quite work the way they should when I'm trying to use the fork and whatnot. Trying to cut food isn't really very feasible for me. Getting off the bed, the first video, is a challenge every single day. There are some days where my legs become so heavy that I can no longer lift them to get back on the bed. I had a few days recently that did that, and I actually have to call for help to have somebody lift my legs and put them on the bed and then help me scoot over, which is an entire process. I think the next time I have a time where I can't lift my legs back up on the bed, I probably will record it again, because I think it's important to show what happens to people that have chronic Lyme disease. It is so there's just not very much information out there. People are in the belief that it's just an easy fix. You basically have a flu for a little bit and then you get rid of it, and it's not that simple. Especially for me, that when I can't function as a human being, I feel like I'm just a waste of space, of airspace right now, because I can't do anything. The videos is one of the few things that I can do. At least I can get the word out about how bad and how serious this is. When you hear about people who have cancer, it's like, oh my gosh, you understand that. Almost everybody has been affected by cancer in some way, shape, or form. Either you've known people that have had it or you've had it yourself. It is a scary, scary illness, and there is no doubt about that. But so Lyme is also scary, and it does kill people. But there's not too many people that are aware of the seriousness related to it. So part of my reason for doing these videos is to really try to put out there how bad it is. Not because I want sympathy for myself, but because I want there to be recognition that Lyme is not an easy disease to deal with. And that it's not as simple as everybody is under the impression that it is. I mean, you go to an infectious doctor, most of the time they don't even believe in chronic Lyme. So I think it's important for other Lyme people to really put videos like this out and show the seriousness related to Lyme. So that's what my attempt at doing these next two videos were about. Have a good day. So I wanted to get video of what it looks like when I try to get up. It's not very flattering, but I'm really okay with that. I really want to chronicle my experience so that people who also have Lyme can kind of see the challenges I've gone through. By the time I get better, things will be a lot better. So this is my left hip is giving me a lot of trouble today, and to the point that when I step, I don't go more than 3 inches, and then I'm more or less shifting my feet as opposed to actually taking steps. My hip is hurting a lot, and it's very stiff, and it feels like it's rotated in my hip joint, so, or that my leg is rotated in my hip joint. So I don't know how else to describe what I'm feeling, but I just wanted to get video of what it looks like. So my right leg is doing the best right now, so I can get that lifted, but it's still hard. This is kind of how it is every day, anytime I ever try to get out of bed. Now the other leg, though, the other leg is what's giving me a lot of trouble. Okay, so I've gotten that part done. The next thing I have to do is shift my butt over to the side of the bed, which means I have to lift my legs to get them over. and rotate my shoulders so that I'm as straight as can be. It usually takes about 3 times for me to get up. Sometimes I get kind of stuck at a pivotal spot where I am rotating, or where I'm about ready to fall back. I'm going to move the camera over here so that you can see what it's like when I actually get on my feet. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Let's try putting this. There we go. All my pictures that my mom and my daughter are making for me to try to make me feel better. I have some random things on the floor. Please ignore it. Okay. So I then scoot closer to the edge of the bed. Not seeing me. Okay. So scoot closer to the edge of the bed, and then I usually sit here for a second trying to get my strength up after having sat up. And then I lean back. Oh! And I typically do that. This time it was not done on purpose. I thought I was actually going to be able to stand up on my feet, but it didn't work. So I'm going to do it again. I am probably seeing my boobs, but at any rate, it's about how much work it takes for me to get out of my bed. So I thought it was important to really kind of show what it is that I'm going through. So anyways, now I gotta try to figure out how to shut this video off. So I'm going to show you what it's like when I try to eat, because it's a little not quite normal. So here we go. And the little bit of smoke that you see kind of coming up to the top of the screen, that's from my diffuser. I'm not cutting my food up because I can't. I don't have enough strength in my hands to try. I guess I could if I really tried, but it's more work than it's really necessary. I went to the chiropractor a couple weeks ago, and my right hand tested at, I believe it was 4 pounds of pressure, and my left hand 6. So I don't have a lot of strength in my hands. I'm trying to chew, but the right side of my jaw is stiff and the left side feels misaligned today. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. So when I clench my teeth, neither side is really putting the teeth together in the back, and that's causing problems.
Were you just talking to Dad?
Nope.
No, we're just talking to